Few people truly personify the American entrepreneurial spirit more than Bobby Cox. Years ago, as Bobby was building his many businesses, he went to a horse race in Ruidoso, New Mexico with a good friend. His friend had a horse running that day and won. Bobby stood with him in the winner's circle and was immediately bitten by the horse racing bug. The rest is history. Within a week, Cox bought his first racehorse, Peter Pistola, and off he went to win his first 3 races. He grew his horse herd and was determined to make his mark on the industry. In 1978, he bought 39 acres and established Winnermaker Farm. The farm rose from a sandy cotton field to one of the leading horse breeding farms in West Texas. After 14 years of growth there, he decided it was time to move his whole operation to Fort Worth, Texas. So he packed up his ranch and moved his horse facility to what is now known as Cox Ranch, Sweetwater Land and Cattle Company. Here at the ranch, Bobby and Leona are all about 2 things: breeding and racing quarter horses and breeding Black Angus cattle. Cox Ranch has become one of the leading producers of both. Nestled in the northwest corner of Parker County, Texas, our horses and cattle enjoy their own piece of paradise, with gentle rolling hills dotted with oaks and cedars, and fields of coastal Bermuda, Tifton 85, and more blue sky than you can shake a stick at. The ranch spans across 2,700 acres and includes more than 30 ponds and a 35-acre lake stocked with bass, crappie, and catfish. We also have deer, wild turkey, and our own small buffalo herd. Our improved pastures and extensive facilities here on the ranch create a prime environment for us to stay on the leading edge of horse and cattle reproduction, breeding, and training. On quarter horses, Cox Ranch is one of the top leaders in the industry that facilitates pregnancies amongst the ranch broodmares, from AI to flushing and transferring embryos to in vitro fertilization. Right now, our broodmare band is comprised of 115 broodmares and 150 recip mares. With studying genetics and our production records, our band of mares have put Bobby Cox on the top 5 leading breeder list for the past 10 years. Currently, Bobby is listed as the #1 leading breeder, with monies of $3.1 million earned in 2016. Bobby Cox has owned and raced 5 AQHA champion horses. He has been named AQHA Racing leading owner twice, and in 2008, Bobby was inducted into the Texas Racing Hall of Fame. In 2013, he was inducted into the Ruidoso Downs Racing Hall of Fame, and in March of 2017, he was inducted into the AQHA Hall of Fame. He currently is the #3 all-time leading breeder of racing American quarter horses in monies earned at $22 million plus. In his current broodmare herd, there are 2 champions, 2 champion producers, and multiple daughters and granddaughters of champion mares. Cox Ranch race yearlings are marketed through the major quarter horse sales venues across the country. Cox Ranch does sell a few select horses private treated. On Angus cows, Cox Ranch has set the highest standards by assembling donor cows that represent the top 1% of the Angus breed for economically important traits. These high standards are the basis for the selection criteria used here at the ranch for the growth of the herd and the cattle being offered for sale. At this time, our cow base is 500 plus. Our annual cattle sale is held every year in November on the Saturday before Thanksgiving Day. You don't want to miss it. For our horses and cattle, our ranch facilities and atmosphere make all the difference. We keep the ranch up on all of the latest technology so that we make sure our cows and horses are the best in the industry. As you can see, Bobby Cox is here to stay, and so are his cattle and horses. For more information, be sure and visit our website. You'll find the yearlings that are consigned to the various sales there. We'd love for you to stop by and visit the ranch anytime. Thanks so much for watching, and from the Cox Ranch, we'll see you next time.